Let's have a real conversation about outlet shopping. Is it really worth it? In today's video, I'm sharing with you my pros and my cons to outlet shopping, and I want you to be a part of this discussion. If you are struggling with a closet full of clothes and absolutely nothing to wear, my name is Tracy. I'm your closet curator. I'm here to help you create and organize a wardrobe that will enhance your self-confidence. All right, I've been on both sides of the fence here. There was a time that I would shop, not with intention. I would shop just to shop. I would shop when I was sad. I would shop when I was happy. I would shop when I had money. I would shop when I didn't have money. Regardless of my emotion or my state, I would shop because I love shopping, right? It brought me so much joy. And when I would do these shopping sprees, I would constantly go to the mall. Now, this was before social media ever influenced me, right? This was before we even had Instagram. I would go to the mall every weekend. I would go to the mall and I would just shop. Whatever they had new, I would just buy it. So if I took what was trending from the mall and I compared it to outlet shopping, the outlet was super dated. I was thinking at the time that the outlet was decades apart from what was actually in the mall if I compared it to what was trending. Fast forward to me giving my closet a good edit. We're gonna fast forward to now I'm shopping with intention. We're fast forwarding to me making my list and shopping from my list to current times, right? Now that I'm shopping in a more matured way, I'm looking at outlets differently. Today, I'm going to share with you my pros and my cons to outlet shopping and my last 5 items that I've purchased from the outlets. Okay, so I have a list because I don't want to ramble. And I want you to comment, like while we are talking, like comment. I want to have this discussion with you. I want you to be very much involved in this conversation, okay? So if you have a question, put it down below. If you have a thought, put it down below. Let me know what you are thinking. All right, let's start off with my pros, okay? My pros. The one thing that I could think of the most when you think of what's the pro of going to an outlet, you want to think you're saving money, right? So you want to think that you're getting this deep discount on quality items. So that's my number one pro for shopping. So when you think of luxury shopping or luxury outlets or even, just regular designer outlets, you're thinking, okay, I'm going to get the best deal ever, right? I'm going to spend $2 on a Christian Dior sweater. I wish, but that's not how it is. But at the end of the day, you think you're going to save some money, right? So that's the number one reason why anyone that I know would go to an outlet. So that's the first pro. Now that I'm matured in my thoughts and I'm shopping with intention, number 2 pro for me is that I will have access to elevated basics and timeless pieces. So instead of me chasing trends, I'm going to the outlet to find some basic timeless pieces. Does that make sense? Okay, let me give you an example. If I needed a good quality white button-down shirt, I can go to the outlet and find that. I don't need to run to the mall, right? I could. But if I want a good, elevated, quality white button down, I can definitely go to the outlet and get it for a great deal. So that's number 2, having access to elevated basics. When you think about having access to elevated basics and timeless pieces, I'm thinking not just, that white button down, but I'm also thinking of a good wool coat. A good silk blouse. I'm thinking of those elevated materials that you can get at a discounted price. All right. And number 3, if you're building a wardrobe full of staples, and I'm a big fan of thrift store, but in addition to the thrift store, if you're trying to build this wardrobe from scratch, I will go to the outlet. I will go to the outlet and buy some black pants, a white button-down shirt, maybe a wool coat, a black pair of heels, some loafers. Those are things that you can find in an outlet at a discounted price. Back to the fact that you're looking for these elevated basics. So if you're trying to build a wardrobe that has a good foundation, has a great foundation. Just think of a house for a second. When you think of a house, the house has a good foundation. If you don't have a good foundation and you build this house on sinking sand, the house will fall. But if you go and you have a good foundation to your house, you'll be able to build that house, and that house will last. Think the same thing when building a wardrobe. Your basics is your foundation. So you start off with your basic pieces where you can mix and match together, and then you go on to more elevated pieces or elevated staples that you can wear with your basics. Number one, in regards to my cons, number one, not all the items are from past season. Some outlet items are outlet only items, and they are of lower quality. Okay, so if you go to the Tory Burch outlet, they might have manufactured a cheaper line just to sell at their outlet store. So you want to be mindful of that. So that's the number one con in regards to outlet shopping. Number two, inventory is inconsistent. It's really a hit or miss. Some days you can go to the outlet and you can find all these great deals. Some days you go there and be like, man, this sucks. And then you just leave disappointed because you were all excited to see if you're going to find something. So it really is a hit or miss. And I suggest, like, if you're going to go to the outlets, I would say visit often so you can see what inventory is in. And you can also get on someone's text list. So I have a sales associate at the Saint Laurent outlet. Sometimes I text her, she'll text me what's coming in the store, and I'll ask her, does she have a certain item? And we have these conversations because I need someone on the inside to give me, the update on what's coming in the store. So I would say get on someone's list from an outlet if you really want to be updated on their inventory, because it is not always consistent. And number three, when it comes to a con, I would say it's easy to shop impulsively. It's easy because prices sometimes are so good, you're tempted to just like grab all the things, right? So a couple of years ago, my family and I went to Florida during Christmas, and we went to the Gucci outlet. I was in there buying all the stuff that I didn't even need, because it was like, oh my goodness, these Gucci socks, $30, let me buy them. Oh my goodness, I think I bought my Gucci sneakers for maybe $200. Those I still wear and they're neutral and it's fine. But then I had bought some plaid shorts. They was orange and white plaid tweed shorts. I ain't need them shorts. But the deals were so good, I was just like, all right, I'm buying these socks, I'm buying these shorts. I did buy some silk pants as well. Like, I was just buying the stuff, like asking my daughter, you want socks? I'm asking everybody in the family, do they want socks? Because these Gucci socks is $30. So I think that's a con. You have to always be careful, continue to stay focused, because it's easy just to go in there, especially if it's a good deal, especially if it's a holiday and they have an additional 40% off or whatever. You just got to be careful. So those are my three cons to shopping at an outlet. What do y'all think so far? Do y'all think that are you still on the fence about outlet shopping? Do you go to the outlets? Do you actually shop at the outlets? Let me know in the comments, okay? Let me know. So at the end of the day, when I weigh my pros and cons and you ask me, is outlet shopping worth it? Honestly, I believe it is. If you're shopping with intention and you're building a wardrobe with a great foundation, outlet shopping can be one of the places that you buy your items from. And I have been doing a little bit of shopping, not too much, but I gathered 5 items that I just recently purchased. When I say recently, I want to say within the last few months that I purchased from the outlet, and I really think I got a good deal based on the price of the items, the brands, and the quality of the items. So I want to share all 5 of those items with you today. All right, so okay, let me tell you about my little situation about my shoes before I get into, because 3 of 5 of the items are shoes. Okay, I do wear a lot of elevated basics. So I'll wear a white tee and some jeans, right? I would wear some khaki shorts and a button-down shirt. So when it comes to like my my shoes and my bags, I love like a pop of color or a little more detail. So I thought that my shoes kind of needed a revamp, or I needed to just add some new shoes with a little bit of detail. I found these, and I might be pronouncing this wrong, La Fur Randall bow heels. I love that they have a pattern instead of being like a solid color. The bow just does it for me. The heel's not too high. These are actually on their website currently. They're actually on their website currently. And I'm just going to pull it up because honestly, I think I got like the best deal. I bought these shoes from Nordstrom's Rack. Nordstrom's Rack? Yes, Nordstrom's Rack. And I believe they were at the Nordstrom store. So you can go to Nordstrom's Rack and they can have items that say, they have shoes that just say Nordstrom's Rack, right? So they have products that they make just for you to sell at Nordstrom's Rack. But they also have products that come over from the store. So I definitely feel like these came over from the store because they have, hold on one second. They have the Nordstrom's tag on here. They have the Nordstrom's tag on here. And the Nordstrom's tag says $375. All right. Let's go back. I'm on the La Fur Randall's website. I see the same shoes. They're called Margaret Brown / Black Check Bow Mule. The original price is $375, and that's what is on the bottom of this shoe, $375. On their website right now, they're on sale for $225. So they're on sale, the same exact shoe for $225. I went to Nordstrom's and I found these, Nordstrom's Rack, and I purchased these for $97.27. So that's a 74% savings, $97.27. I feel like I won. Like I won a prize because I feel like I got them for 74% off. And I feel like this is meeting a need in my wardrobe. When I wear basics like a white tee and some jeans, I could do this, pop out some mules with a bow on it. Because I need something a little extra. You know what I'm saying? So yes, $97 for shoes that are originally worth $375. So I feel like I won with these. All right, next. In regards to needing more for my feet, I found these Bottega Veneta heel mules. So let's talk about these. What I want to say is the shape of this mule is not trendy. Okay, it was trendy a few years ago. It is no longer trendy. So if you are looking to keep up with the trends, this is not it. But if you just like the silhouette of the shoe and you are still comfortable in wearing this silhouette, then it's for you, right? So what's trending now in regards to some of the mules is no longer a square toe, it's more of an almond toe. I think those are still cute, but I also think these are cute. So I love this pop of color. It is definitely a soft leather. So that's a stretch leather. When I put my foot in it, it definitely stretches. I do love the bottom of the shoe, where it has some grip, and the heel's not too high for me. Okay, now these shoes, you can find them on the Real. You can find them on some discounted websites. They are no longer on Bottega's website, but I found these at Nordstrom's Rack, and they were $379. Now, when I went to a Nordstrom's Rack, I seen a different kind. It was a wider piece of leather with a shorter heel. I tried them on, I didn't really like it. And then I said, let me go on Nordstrom's Rack website, and then they had these. I did post, I'm not sure if these are still available on the Nordstrom's Rack website. But when I first found out that they were there, I did post over on Instagram. If you are not following me on Instagram, I would suggest follow me on Instagram because I give more day-to-day, content there. But when I received these in the mail and I tried them on, I was pleasantly surprised. Like, I do love them. Like, just watching them on the website, I'm like, oh, those are cute. But when I put them on, I fell more in love. So I think this too, like both of the heels is definitely elevating my wardrobe in a way that this is what I thought I was missing in regards to my shoes. Like, I needed a little more. I needed my shoes to give something new and bright and fun. So I think the bow and then this pop of color is great. I was thinking about, do I need a purse this color? Like, do I? Like, I'm not one to always be like, all right, my shoes gotta match my bag. But I'm like, do I need a bag this color? I don't know. Y'all let me know. I don't need, okay, really bad. I don't need anything. I do not need anything in regards to like shoes in the bag. But would I use it? I guess. Should I get it? Because I don't need it. I don't need nothing. But should I get a bag this color? I don't know. Let me know. Okay. So that's item number 2. Item number 3, again, are shoes. Very classic of me. Again, these are from Nordstrom's Rack. Veronica Beard. These are like a hazelwood suede boat shoe. Very classic for me because I love a loafer. I love classic silhouette shoes. These are still on Veronica Beard's website. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. Okay, these are still on Veronica Beard's website. They are called the Jia boating shoe. The Jia boating loafer. Jia boating loafer. On Veronica Beard's website, originally they were $330. They are now $198. I always look at the reviews. They got 9 reviews. They got 4 of 5 stars. But they are also on the Nordstrom's Rack's website. Okay, so Veronica Beard was $330 and now they're $198. They're also on the Nordstrom's Rack website, the Jia boat shoe, and they are $149.97. Same exact shoe. Okay, so that's how much I paid, $149.97. Great quality suede leather shoe. So yes, these are shoes that Veronica Beard still sells on her website, and they just happen to be at Nordstrom's Rack. If y'all know why, can y'all tell me? Like, how can a brand currently have a shoe on sale or on their website, but also on a outlet's website? Do you think they made like a large batch and like something was off, so they gave those to Nordstrom's Rack to sell, and then they kept the other ones that may be better quality? Could that be it? I don't know, but I love them and I'm gonna keep them. All right, so that was the first 3 items. Now, the second or the fourth item that I purchased recently are these Michael Kors jeans. I actually have them on. I'm gonna put a video up. These Michael Kors jeans, I got these from the Bloomingdale's outlet. There's a new one in Jersey that I just recently went to, and I definitely enjoyed some of the pieces. I found these Michael Kors jeans, and they were $49.99. I love a pin tuck that these jeans have. They fit well, and I'm excited to have them in my closet. So that's, you know, I couldn't really find too many other jeans that were similar. I think I found one on Michael Kors website, and they were $60. But at the end of the day, I feel like, you know, some cotton jeans that for $50, it's a win-win for me. So if you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, and I hope you are, if not, you can subscribe here. I posted a short regarding this Gucci cardigan. Now, long story short, my husband is in Saks off 5th, and he calls me and he says, hey, I see this Gucci sweater. Do you want me to get it for you? Of course, I said yes. But when he brought it home, I did a little more research. All right. So this Gucci stripe cardigan is reversible. All right. So this is the outside, and this is the inside. So it's reversible. This side is silk. Okay, that side is silk. It has the interlocking GGs. When I look at the original price on the tag, the original price, $3,700. I would never buy a cardigan. Yes, it's reversible, but still $3,700. I could use that for something else. I could. So no, I'm not doing that. So the original price was $3,700. He calls me and says that it is $749. So $749. So he's like, hey, do you want it? It's $749. And I'm like, oh, that's not bad. It's not like bad, like $749, right? So then he takes it up to the register, and then he calls me back and he says, no, but they're 50% off. So I'm like, oh, okay, you're gonna get that for me. I just want to read the description. It says the cardigan is reversible, offering 2 different looks. One side features a multicolor stripe design, while the other side is covered in a collage of signature prints. Look at the made in Italy. Now that was a big thing with the short that I posted. There was a lot of comments about it being made in Italy, and it may not be. Do what's best for you. All right, so the outside of the cardigan is 100% cotton, and then this side again is the silk. So for $325, I think it was a great deal shopping at the outlets. I would have never spent $3,700 on it. I would consider, like, I really did love it. Before he told me that it was an additional 50% off, I did really love him. Like, hey, you gonna buy that for me? Thank you, right? But when it was an additional 50% off, oh, definitely. Like, I would spend $350 on it because I really like it. It's made of good quality. It's like, I love a good silk. So definitely. So those are my 5 items that I recently purchased from the outlet. So back to the original question. Is outlet shopping worth it? The answer is, it depends on who you are. If you are chasing trends, outlet shopping is not for you. because you're not going to find the newest trends in the outlets. Now, if you are looking to build a wardrobe that allows you to be confident, if you're looking for great quality pieces that you can get at a discounted price, if you're looking for some wools, some silks, and some cashmeres for a discounted price, it may not have been this current season, but it may have been a few seasons ago, and because of that, it's on sale. Outlet shopping can help you build your wardrobe. So let me know what you think below in regards to outlet shopping. Have you been going to the outlets? Have you been trying to stay away from the outfits? Let me know. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe here. I will go ahead and link another video just in case you missed it in the past. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.